Well, here we are again. It's been a long time since I made any videos of any of my Geminis. Nearly a year, actually. Well, there was that 2-week challenge car I did back in February or something, but yeah, apart from that, nothing else really. But I thought, well, a year's long enough, so I'm not making as many videos these days, now that I'm working and have other commitments, but yeah, I'm still working on them, a little bit every day. Well, this is just general update, nothing directed at any particular car, although I will do separate videos for each car now that I've got 5. Yeah, there's another one. And don't worry, I've made a decent amount of progress on some of them, so I'm not just buying stuff and sticking them in the driveway, not doing anything. But yeah, since it's just a general update, I won't talk much about any of the cars themselves. I'll just go through and show you guys what's happening. But I'll just introduce the new one. It's Panelvan, as you can see. It's a 1980 TE or something. I actually don't really know much about what it is because yeah, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was when I first bought it. Firstly, it's actually a wagon with Panelvan sides, but yeah, it's I'll go into some of the details of it in a separate video. But yeah, it's a bit of an oddity, and it's got quite a bit of history in South Australia as well. It's been through quite a few owners. I've nicknamed it the Slut because it's been around a bit. Yeah, so that's a new one. That's going to be my daily to replace the red TD over there while I rebuild it, because I'm just about to do that, a couple of thousand Ks. That one there's the track car, the blue TE that I had. God, I would have taken a video just after I bought it, so that's a hell of a lot of time. Quite a few things have changed with that, especially what I've got planned for it in terms of running gear and stuff. So again, I'll elaborate on that in a separate video. Let's see. Now, shed looks pretty much the same, as in full of crap. I'm up to my neck in parts still, if not more. But there's the coupe, still looking the same as always, in pieces. Honestly, I haven't really touched that at all this year, mainly because, one, I haven't had the time to really get into more body work, but the other thing is I really don't want to work on it until I'm confident that I can do the best job possible, and I'll be the first to admit that I'm pretty new when it comes to restoring cars. It's my first one. So I'm going to leave it as it is, buy a few parts here and there. I've bought a gearbox for it, I've bought a new boot lid for it, as you can see there. But apart from that, I'm just going to keep it in the shed and wait until I'm ready. One other thing, one interesting thing that I've done this year, I haven't necessarily been buying parts, but I've been buying tools, buying equipment, which is one of the things I really desperately needed. So I've been buying things like orbital sanders, toolboxes, welding gloves. Yep, that's right, I've got a welder now. Finally, after who knows how long, saying I'll get around to it someday, but I eventually did. Bought one for a good price. This is it. Sigweld 140 amp MIG welder. Set up for gas. It's got a gas regulator. All the bits and pieces it needs. Just needs a decent bottle in whatever mixture I need. I'm thinking, what is it? Is it argon or carbon dioxide that you need for sheet metal welding? I don't know, but whatever's good for just thin car panels, because that's all I'll be doing really, apart from some very light fabrication work, because I need to learn that. But yeah, I picked it up with the stand and everything, custom made, for $400. So I was pretty damn happy with my little purchase. And yeah, now I can finally get stuck into not just rust repairs on that one, but like I said, some fabrication work for the track car, making up brackets and other bits and bobs. Yeah, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I've got a welding mask as well, because, yeah, I prefer to keep my eyesight intact. What else did I buy? Oh, yes, there we go. Yes, air compressor, dual motor. That's actually quite an expensive piece of gear. I paid $800 for it, but it's worth a lot more. My neighbour was selling it because he's moving house. Came with the air hose and everything. I know everything's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, so I just need to get myself again a few more attachments and stuff that I need. So I want to get a high velocity, low pressure gun for painting. Again, I'm not really thinking too hard about it, but it's on my list of priorities. That way I can get around to painting the Panelvan and the red one, because I'm planning on painting them both. Well, I guess this is more just a, rather than a general update, it's just the stuff that I bought apart from car parts, I guess. This is my test bed. I didn't make this, I bought this pre-made, custom. Someone knocked it up with some spare steel he had sitting in his shed. $80 I picked this up for. And the thing is, aside from an engine stand, you can actually hook up a radiator and the bell housing of a gearbox, which I've got. The guy was nice enough to give me that for free. And if you hook up a battery and fuel, you can run it. So I'll probably do a couple of vids. Any full motors that I have floating around that will fit on it, because I'm not sure if twin cams or 4Z Rodeo motors will fit on it, but just the regular old G-series motors, 1.6, 1.8, 2 litre, etc, etc. They should fit on it with a radiator and be able to run. So I'll take some videos of any motors that I have lying around. That should be good. Apart from that, you know, I've got Piazza front brakes and a couple of cylinder heads lying around, a couple of Webers. I've got a good Weber now. I had a shitty old 3236 which I had lying around, which wasn't any good. I actually put it back on the TD for a bit and ran it, and it wasn't any good at all. So I bought a reasonably good condition one for $30, and I'll get it reconditioned and rejetted and stick it in a 1.8 I'll build for that car when I do that proper rebuild I was talking about. And over here we have my grand stack of miscellaneous parts. Now this is actually cold. I had a lot more stuff than this which I threw out or sold. But yeah, most of it's just junk. I mean, I've got some good doors there, good glass. I've got a door with a left-hand side mirror there. I'm sure many Gemini owners are going to be hating me right now seeing that under there, but I honestly cannot get it off. I've tried many times. That's the door from the old TG Rec, which went a long time ago. I cut that thing into a lot of little pieces. I'm not sure if I showed a video of that. I might have. But yeah. So, funny story. I busted the window in the TD, the passenger side front window. Well, one of my passengers did when they closed the door too hard and the window shattered. It's a common problem. And I thought, oh geez, I'm going to have to go find another door with another whole lot of glass and pull it out. Turns out, the door that I kept from that red TG was the right one. So I had the glass sitting there waiting to go. I was quite happy about that. But, yeah, in this stack of parts, you can see, got a front apron. That actually was from the Panelvan, and yeah, a few clued-in Gemini enthusiasts will look at that and think, "What the heck? That's not meant to go on that one." But yeah, anyway, something for another video. You can see I've got some wheels there. I've got some slightly expensive ones. I've got some cheap ones. I got wheels by the shitload, basically. I've got a very serious addiction to buying wheels, even if I don't need them. But you know, I've got 4-spoke dragways, I've got, you can sort of see there, I've got some, I don't know what they are, I think they're copies of work Mark something, but the multi-spoke ones, yeah, they came with the Panelvan, they've got good tyres on them, so I thought, well, might as well keep them. Yeah, I've got interceptors, I've got chasers, still got my Chevy Stars over there, my favourite wheels. Ones I bought for $50 and that I polished up, and they've never let me down, really. Got a whole heap of starters and electrical gear, which really shouldn't be sitting out here in exposed, but yeah. So you guys have seen what's up for the last 12 months. Doesn't seem like very much, but it will when I go into exactly what I've done to every one of the cars. because it actually has been a lot of labour type stuff rather than buying parts. Because like I said, I've been buying tools and equipment mostly, that and saving money. But yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll get started on videos for all the other ones, all the other cars.